Oh, Jared! I had to make sure I got it right.
What's wrong, Jared?
We thought we had a great deal. Still a good deal. So we bought this truck. Well, I bought this truck mainly because I heard it run. So I knew it wasn't going to be like a big problem. And then we found out it needed a transmission because they decided to swap out the 4-speed that was in it. But the block's broken. It's a common problem with 350s, like the older ones, that the starter bolt holes are no longer a part of the block. And we just lucked out in his both holes. So Nick is building a 454. I figured I'll just steal his old engine, and then now I'm just forced to be big block swapped. We're just gonna turn it into a shell for a minute. Today we're gonna be actually just getting into it, draining it, pulling the drive shaft, and doing all the things. Because now, instead of just being a quick little runner, it has now become a full-on engine swap.
We're gonna remove this engine, and luckily, look at it. Most of it's empty. That's the beauty of it, right? Right, Jared?
What, that it has no transmission?
It has no transmission, so we should be able to pull this out in a couple hours.
A couple hours kind of pushing it.
Couple hours just gotta push it?
If me and you just like dig into it and just get it done. But yeah, we do gotta pull the drive shaft, and we gotta drain all the coolant. We gotta pull the valve covers. We really don't have to. We can do it anyways. Just because they're chrome and they can be salvaged and sold. Let's just yank this thing out.
All right, let's get to it. We're gonna get some tools and yeah. Montage.
Yeah.
Montage.
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 Montage! Give me the options and I shall overcome. Also, my body mounts are rotted out, but you know, it's from 1973, so.
Here we go.
I was just staring at this bungee that's all like rotted and right over my face, holding up a drive shaft. And I was thinking about my life choices and I'm like, yep, this is them. Undo the safety strap. Oh, that works.
Can you spin it at least, please?
Well, there's a thing called wheels. There we go. There we go.
The ratchet jump.
Alright. Drive shaft is out. Now moving on to the top end. But luckily, it's a C chassis, so it comes with its own seats for working on it. This is the standard operating procedure for working on a C20. I can make this easier on myself.
How are you ever going to remember the timing, Jared?
Because there's a million articles and a billion like YouTube videos and Jackson's. Alright. It's only gonna be a minute. You know, space is awesome, but we also fight space. So now watch me just jam this jack handle right into some nice shiny paint on that Lexus.
You know, the keys are right there.
No, I promised the people something. So, even though I don't have to, I'm gonna deliver.
Hey, there's a drive shaft right there. Hey, there's a drive shaft right there. Hey, there's a drive shaft right there.
Yeah, it's a piece of trash. Hey, no one can blame me for ruining the truck if it was already ruined when I bought it. Oh shit. Can you do some more jacking for me? You going? This bench has got a lot of flex in it, surprisingly.
All right, you know, we just got to lower our expectations.
What did I say in the last video? If you're gonna do unsafe things,
Be as safe as possible.
be as safe as possible.
Truck's a lot lower. I can see a lot more.
Yeah, make it easier to work on. We are now lowered. Now we get to draining, and then we get back to pulling engine after that.
So I think we should use the big funnel here so we don't make a big mess.
Alright. I guess I'll get back underneath.
Do you think
there.
this funnel's big enough?
Yes.
Anybody's
yes.
interested? This is a Leslie tool. I'll put a link on the video if anybody's interested. You can purchase this from Amazon, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, why going the right way or wrong way? I forgot.
No, you need to go towards you.
No, it's reverse.
Is it really?
It is.
No. Oh, it is. That's garbage. We know there's fluid in it, but nothing's coming out.
Take the cap off. It could just be vacuum.
Could be just vacuum? This cap's really not on there, actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the zip tie, because now I know I'm replacing this radiator. Because, you know, can't even, oh.
Yeah, you're replacing the radiator. Lovely. Look at that. That just came out of the drain hole.
Yeah, radiator's going bye-bye. We need bigger size. Also, this is wrong size, but I tried to use it, so now, oh wait, why am I struggling? Nick! Big brain idea. Let's just take the hose clamp off.
The messier idea.
It'll also drain the block at the same time. Might want to turn it sideways, though. Like you said, it's gonna be a big mess. Yeah. Alright, let's get that off. We have a long screwdriver. Again, because smarter, not harder.
Wrong angle?
Too big, but also not very tight, because it was already coming off.
It was already coming off?
Yeah.
That is...
It was doing something in theory.
That's why the radiator was half full.
Yeah.
That explains it.
They tried to drive this across the state. I give those kids some power, but, you know, they weren't going to make it.
Just in case, I do have the nuclear option here.
Need a hose puller. You don't have a hose puller, huh?
Yes.
And put everything on the cart. I'm going. You messy boy. No, wait. Yeah, might want to turn that.
Yeah. No, you probably want to turn it sideways.
Well, it's just for the initial boom. And then you can go slower with it. You clear?
Yeah.
See, because then it goes that way too. No matter what, it's going somewhere.
That wasn't a lot of coolant that came out too.
That was not a lot of coolant.
That was not a lot of coolant.
It was mixed with things that were not coolant. Good thing it's in our hands now, because this is just going to be a whole different truck. Some people might say, why don't you just grab a socket? Well, why don't you learn how to use a screwdriver right?
If I get the right screwdriver. Oh, there you go. I made it fit. I'm going with the nuclear option here.
What?
What? The heater hoses.
God damn.
No, not that one. The heater
Which
hoses. Because we got new heater hose.
Oh, because you bought it in bulk.
Yeah, I bought it in bulk.
You just wanted to cut a hose.
I want to cut the hose.
This one I might cut because it's starting to irritate me. Wait, no, I wanted to save them.
You can't use them on a 454 though, Dad.
I was about to say, dud.
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 And don't forget the heater hose too.
Yeah, fuck, I'm still gonna throw it.
That hit the other big block.
Because that's perfect, because these are just self-tapped into the, you know, core support, because farm life. And yes, I keep saying farm life. For anyone who's not aware,
Well, you got two different sizes there, but
this is farm truck. That's the same size as this one. It doesn't do the thing.
You know it's high performance when you got different size bolts for the same function.
Hey, if you're gonna use self-tappers, make sure you use different size self-tappers, so that way, if one of them doesn't bite, the other one might. Where's all the mess going? Oh, that's chocolate milk. I hope we got that on camera. We gotta move the coolant thingy. This overflow tube is loose. Yeah, this thing is not worth salvaging, but it might be. I don't know. Yeah, that is. Why is it still so heavy? There's barely any water in it, but it's still heavy. I gotta pull this water pump off. Before somebody takes off the alternator.
Must be the alternator.
Get the fan out the way, so we have more clearance to yank it out. Give me the gun with a 1/2 inch on it. That thing's pretty well seasoned there. Now time to pull engine. Except for we still got some steps.
Like what?
We're gonna take off power steering pump so we don't make a mess. Because there's no reason to take off the lines, because why do that now and make a mess? And then we gotta take off some wiring, and yeah, then we get to go get a cherry picker and, you know, make things happen. And now we're pulling off the hood because making life easier.
Fun fact, Jared is also from the hood. Hey look, I found the tool. Alright, gotta get more battery power here. You know, these battery holders from 48 Tools work great, don't you think?
They do.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Now I know what battery needs to go charge and what's charged goes on the wall. Shout out to 48 Tools.
Yeah, I need to go buy some
And
Arobi
Australia.
ones.
And Australia.
Yeah, I need to go buy some Arobi ones. Speaking of Australia.
I'm going to do the top one first.
Don't take it all the way out.
Gotcha.
There we go. Yeah, everyone always take the top one out first, and then they fight trying to get in between the spring and the hinge. Yeah, I always do the bottom one. I'm supporting it. It's alright.
Made it to the floor.
It hit the ground.
Ready?
Yep. Time for pre-thing is over. Oh, and you're too short to go over the hood, over the roof. Oh, fuck. We didn't think about, here, put it down.
Hey, look, safety device.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Exactly, Nick. When doing unsafe things.
Be as safe as possible.
Exactly.
Ready?
Oh, fuck, I can't do that. Yes. My arms are too fatigued. Here.
Oh, hold on.
I gotta be at the right angle.
I think it'd be easier to come forward and then around.
Yeah, well, here, come on, let's go.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready? Grab by the bottom. There we go. See, but then now we have problems.
It's a learning experience, not a problem.
Okay, I'm just pulling these off these plug wires.
Why are you pulling the plug wires, Jared?
Just so they're out of the way. Okay. I probably should pull it off from this side. Because, yep, there's nothing there. Either how'd they find a stock one that's that shape? They didn't. It's a fucking Volkswagen hose.
European on American? I don't know what's worse, that or Japanese on American.
Das Auto.
Das Auto?
Das Auto.
I did not see that coming.
Alright, we need to get a good video of this because yellow is heater and green is carb. Alright, on camera, documented. Okay, cool, because we're not getting back to this for months. So the only thing holding up the engine right now is a manifold that's not connected to the engine on a heat shield attached to a spark plug. I mean, it's still connected to the motor mounts, but they're probably not good.
I'm pretty sure they're shot at this point.
The heat shield's still attached to the block, but the manifold shouldn't be attached. Yeah, the manifold's not attached to the heat shield. We're good. We're good. And then, yeah, we can fish for that. Okay, we're good. We're safe-ish. Here you go, Nick. Here's a present. Now for the other side. See, what the hell's... Something's being held up with this yellow wire. It's hanging in there, but it's connected to this harness somehow. But then it goes further back.
What do you see?
I see wire that I already saw. It's the sending unit.
The sending unit wire?
Yeah, but there's no way to disconnect it. And I guess I don't have to get it out of the way, so I guess we're good. Alright, let's make it sure.
So what's next on the plan? The power steering pump?
Yeah. Do we have a 9/16 socket?
Yeah, the 9/16 socket's in your grandpa's tray.
That's why it's not satisfied when you have like plastic junk. It doesn't make that satisfying sound.
You're taking out this whole engine because of the alternator, right?
Yep.
It must be the alternator.
It must be the alternator. Bad alternator. Bad boy. Got it stuck inside the thermostat. Okay, it's part of the truck.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Just trying to say this belongs in Davy Jones' locker. There we go.
Oh no, not the washer.
And yeah, I'm sure that's gonna leak at some point, but
We do have a pump of sucking.
probably use that.
Doctor. Ooh.
Yeah, I agree too. I know, it's sad. It's crying out in pain. I think we should replace the power steering pump. Alright, it made accomplishments. It did a thing on the floor.
Tuning.
Tuning.
Well, if you want to take care of the fuel line.
Nick? Yes. I don't need to do the fuel line.
Is it really that loose?
No, I don't need to do it. I just need to disconnect it from the rest of the truck. The engine's going with it. Oh, you mean the carburetor? Yeah. My bad. Yeah, we're taking the carb off and doing the things. I forgot.
I'm not telling you to remove the fuel line. You need to disconnect the fuel line. There is a difference.
I need to remove it. Ugh.
There you go.
Yeah, it's still fresh.
Oh, it doesn't smell like turpentine.
whatever's head wants to come off. Here we go. That's for you. Does that mean that choke wasn't even choking? Okay.
Look at that. That looks yummy.
You didn't even see inside of there. It's all burnt up in there too. Back to Nick doing things because Jared's brain hurts. Oh God! It got chocolate milk in there.
Yum 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 yum.
So yeah, this was never gonna be a runner. This engine was just begging to be put to death.
Oh, no, I have the other two.
Yeah, you have the other two. There you go.
All right. Where are we at right now?
All right, now we're slinging up the engine because we're almost ready to pull it. So now we still gotta find where we're gonna do the things, which I'm probably just gonna say, again, go through a chain. I don't know. There we go. Again, you don't work on a C10. You work in a C10. Let me get out of here before I step on my wire harness. Yeah.
All right. This is the part that's gonna take us 10,000 years.
There we go. Now let's hit some things. Ah!
That's what I got caught on. I'm like, that doesn't look right.
Let's pull these bolts out. And then we're also not level.
Okay, GoPro is on.
There we go. This side should be captive, but can't tell because these damn heat shells!
Damn, I got that level. It's like I've used those before.
Yeah, pause the cut. You brought your kit.
What kit?
That one you gave me to deflate the tires.
It'll go all the way up. You don't think it will?
I think you're gonna take forever to get there.
So, you know, life has its ups and downs. You see Jared's really down, and I'm moving things up. Mechanic quotes. Or mechanic, whatever. You're good, Jared.
There we go. Yeah, we probably need a little extra space. Yes, everything is very...
You can lower it a bit.
Yeah, and then... magic.
Well, on that note, take a pause.
Yeah. Now, push play. So pause is over. We're in different clothing because it's a different day. Pause took a little longer than expected. Now we're just gonna be slapping this hood on and pulling that engine apart. So let's get at it.
Well, hold up.
What now?
Jared's block has been a bad block, so it's sitting in the corner there. Take off the heads on the block and see if it's complete garbage. If it's complete garbage...
We found bearing material, and we found enough fucking glitter in there to make a stripper convention fucking run out.
I know, but I'm talking about the heads, because we're trying to sell the heads.
Yeah, discard that last part. I didn't say that part. That oil was fine. Those heads are fine.
But if the valves are good, that's really what we're looking for. If the valves are not burnt, they're not damaged, the seats seem decent, we're going to post them on Facebook Marketplace and see how much we could get for them, because the block, the lower part of that block is completely worthless, right?
Yes, it's just junk.
All right, so...
Even if it was in perfect condition, it's junk.
Yeah, it's junk. So, again, with that being said, hood time?
I don't know if we ever got it on camera. It got chocolate milk in there. Now some future things are going to happen. But we gotta wait, but there's already plans to make it bigger and better.
He's gonna go with that big block life, guys. Yeah.
Supposed to be hinting at it, not telling him.
I told him. So, you know, like and subscribe.
Yeah, Nick's is gonna be big and awesome, and I'm gonna take his, and I'm just gonna slap some parts on it and throw it back in this truck and see how long it lasts. It's gonna last forever.
Yeah.
Because I'm just throwing it together. Now, if I was gonna be like, it's gotta be so perfect, it would break down automatically, but.
Knowing your luck, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, I'm just gonna toss it in, refresh some parts, and then it's gonna like outlive the world.
I think a Chevy Straight 6 will outlive the world. But with that being said, hood, right?
Yes, this is a hood.
Hood, okay.
Safety bolts, safety bolts. I like safety bolts. All right, you're good. Good job, hood. You're doing hood things. Do the thing.
Should it be good enough?
No, you wanna go all the way out or no?
That should be good.
Get homie and fucking help me out, but no.
I am cameraman. I am you. You gotta kick the bottom, unlock it. The wheels. Kick the top of the wheels. Kick the top of the wheels. There you go. You got one. There's two. Wow. So what's your plan with this, Jared?
See what make it go boom.
Okay, maybe you want a chair? Must be the alternator.
It must be the alternator. When you don't care, anything is possible.
Hey, bro! Aw. Hold up. You're doing this wrong, Jared. You're doing this wrong. Okay, we're doing it wrong. This is the status where this block is going. Oh, Jared!
I had to make sure I got it right. Alright, moving on.
I'm pretty sure you're just doing this to have any excuse to use fire.
The fireman asked, I wasn't here. Always remember, chrome sockets and impact guns. And then the magic, it goes bloop.
Time to get rid of these rocker arms and lifters. Or lifter.
The things, you know? The things. Well, I'll let you have the fun. Now we gotta clean the floor again. This is supposed to be a runner, Nick. That is pond water. I mean like dirty, sludgy, contaminated pond water.
2,000 years later.
Okie dokie. Well, there's problems there.
Looks like water was going in the engine.
Yeah, we have clean valves and dirty valves, and then we also have water actively in the engine.
Yeah.
You might want to look in that hole. That wasn't gonna run.
I mean, it wasn't going to run on all 8, I can tell you that much.
Well, at least it didn't scorch the head, so there's an upside to that. Well, the head gasket did its job. I can tell you that much. I take that back. There's supposed to be gasket here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that. And you're not supposed to be able to do that. Do we dare see how bad the other side is?
Yes.
Oh, and that's making more of a mess too. Back to the bar of breaking. Now we put this thing on this thing, and then we do this thing, and then go like that. Yeah, a little too well. This thing was running horribly fucking lean, but still, that's not supposed to be like that. Piece of garbage. I don't know, do we keep this? Make it a table? You just want to trash it?
Trash it.
Alright. This is how a real lazy man does it. Can't hurt your back if you're on your feet. You're on your ass.
And unfortunately, I still didn't show anybody what the starter bolts look like.
They're on the other side.
Yeah, I know.
They're broken off. We'll find a picture from online and insert here. Insert here. What it looks like. Alright, you're good. Yeah, insert here.